If you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do it is on Instagram. If you just want to say what up, if you want to tell me you love my videos, you can tell me that you hate my videos, but the best way to do that is on Instagram. Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, Boosie Badazz offends the Kappas, and 50 Cent says that he told Eminem not to respond to Nick Cannon. Shotti's holding up in prison, and Griselda drops a new music video directed by Hype Williams. Let's talk hip-hop.
Old nigga, dog. Gonna tell him, hey, bro, for your safety, bro, you might want to take that sweater off, bro. That's the Kappa sweater. Dudes are really passionate about that. I don't want nothing to happen to you, man. I said, you must not know who I am. You got me fucked up. Like, I wear what the fuck I want to wear.
Yo, it's crazy, right? Because these days, with Twitter and Instagram and social media, everybody has an opinion, right? No matter how irrational or crazy or, you know, just stupid and strange that it could be, people still have an opinion. So the whole situation is that Boosie, and you've seen it, right? He was chilling at a basketball game. He was relaxing. He had on that red and white, and he's like, yo, I got on this Kappa sweatshirt, and everything was all good, right? He was trying to coordinate with the colors. Kappa is a black fraternity. He was chilling. Everything was good, right? But here's the thing, though, right? A lot of people on Twitter started getting mad at Boosie because they're like, oh, you don't have permission to wear that sweater, right? Or just because you're a rapper and you got money doesn't mean that you can represent our colors, right? If anything, Boosie felt like, yo, I'm showing love to this fraternity. They're black, I'm black, everything's all good. I'm representing for y'all tonight. But they was like, no, thank you. We don't need or want any of that, right? So that's where you saw the video of Boosie responding like, yo, I'll wear whatever I want. You know, you must not know who I am and y'all are wildin', right? But Twitter exploded, and a lot of people kind of got at Boosie because of this, right? So somebody says, this ain't cool at all. Not sure if you're doing this for a laugh or because you think you're above the order due to your celebrity status. This is extremely offensive and disrespectful to my fraternity as a whole. This post needs to come down, right? This is crazy, right? Because forget about, you know, Trump bombing Iran, right? Forget about, you know, this dude lying and saying that, you know, he didn't call up the president of Ukraine to, you know, try to get them to look into Joe Biden's son's business and everything like that. Stuff that has real things to do with our future as a whole, as a people. Let's just get at Boosie because he wore a Kappa sweatshirt, right? Like, first of all, Boosie could buy and wear whatever kind of sweatshirt that he wants to wear. And it's not like it said, you know, fuck the Kappas. He was representing for y'all. So it's just kind of weird and stupid to me, right? Somebody said, them Kappas finna get in your ass, boy. Somebody else said, the verbal lashing y'all noobs are gonna receive from Boosie, LOL. Y'all know he don't care about nothing, damn it. You know, and it goes on and on and on and on, right? I think it's stupid and dumb and retarded that they're getting at him for wearing a sweatshirt when he could have just worn any kind of shirt that he wanted to. He thought he was doing something cool, and ultimately people was getting at him, right? So, you know, at the end of the day, Boosie did apologize, but, you know, it was kind of like a roundabout apology. And me personally, I think that Boosie shouldn't have apologized at all whatsoever, and he could wear whatever the fuck he want to wear, man. Boosie taught me how to spell independent, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a damn what Boosie wear, you feel me? Unless it says like fuck Jonny Fastlane or something like that, right? But anyway, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Alright, so 50 Cent did an interview recently, right? And of course they had to ask him about like the whole Eminem and Nick Cannon thing, right? So 50 Cent actually speaks to them and he's like, yeah, you know, I told Eminem not to even respond to Nick Cannon, right? And I don't think that, you know, Eminem listens solely to what 50 Cent says, like, okay, 50, you said don't respond, let me not respond. But I think that he might take 50 Cent's advice into consideration, right? You gotta understand that 50 Cent is the one who works for Eminem, not the other way around. Right? So the whole thing is though that 50 Cent just went on to explain that I've never seen somebody lose a rap battle just by rapping at themselves, and it's not connecting the songs that Nick Cannon came out with are not connecting with the audience, so there's no need for you to respond, right? And me personally, I think that Eminem forfeit the rap battle, and that's an automatic L for Eminem, regardless of how good or not Nick Cannon's songs were, right? Nick Cannon could have been rapping like Ice JJ Fish, man. Nick Cannon could have been rapping like Lil B. I'm naming some horrible rappers right now. Nick Cannon could have been rapping like Nick Cannon, shit, for all, all I care. But the whole situation is that Eminem started this. Well, their beef goes way back like 10 years from now or 10 years ago, but Eminem started this today, right? Like in the modern era, right? Nick Cannon wasn't thinking about Eminem at all, and then Eminem dissed Nick Cannon on a Fat Joe song, right? Lord knows, right? So because Eminem did that, he called Nick Cannon out of the woodwork, and Nick Cannon came with it, right? Lyrical, hip-hop type shit. Nick Cannon was like, yo, you're not finna talk about me. I'm not gonna beat you up if I see you on the street, but I'll rap battle you, right? So for then, after Eminem started the shit, Nick Cannon hits him with 3 songs. For Eminem to not respond at all, it kind of makes it seem like Eminem is scared of Nick Cannon, right? And I don't think that Eminem is scared of Nick Cannon lyrically. I really don't, which is strange. Why wouldn't he respond back and slaughter this dude? But I don't know. I don't know why he wouldn't respond. But because of that, though, when a man's hit you with 3 tracks back to back to back, after you gave him a 45 bar verse on Fat Joe's song, you forfeit the rap battle and Eminem lost. Regardless if you're a better rapper technically than Eminem or not, than Nick Cannon or not, you still lost Eminem because you didn't respond to this guy and you let him have your way with him. It's like if you were stronger than me, right, and you could beat me up and you're bigger than me and you got more muscles than me and all that shit, but you don't lift a hand towards me and you just sit there with your hands on your side and let me just mollywop you, even though if you were to fight back, you would probably beat me up. You still lost, right? But anyway, that's just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
Hold on. Act is backpedaling, Shotti. It's nobody hotter than 6ix9ine in the game. Nobody, hands down. He the hottest in the game. It's nobody. It's nobody. There's no. I don't care if you think you're streaming more. It's none of that. And if you are, you're in my family. Shout out to Post Malone, the only man I respect that's streaming on my level. Shout out to Austin Rosen. You know that.
Shout out to Russ.
Shout out to Russ.
Russ do numbers.
We're your friend. We're your friend.
Until you surpass my nigga. When you surpass my nigga Uzi, we'll give it up.
How do you pass Uzi? In your words, just to understand this.
You outsell him, which you might. I think you probably do. I am. But if you outsell him, I think you should. Alright? That's number 1.
And 6ix9ine has better dances.
Hold on.
This is done.
The shoulder roll.
6ix9ine, how you spin? Spin on them, 6. How you do that 6? Hey.
What?
You know what that's gonna do.
Alright, Joe, so shit was all good just a year ago, right? That's an old clip. You got academics, you got Punch, you got Shotti, you got 6ix9ine, everybody chilling, laughing around, joking with each other, talking about, hey, I'ma outsell Little Uzi Vert, all of that, right? And now, everybody is locked up, right? 6ix9ine's locked up, Shotti's locked up, Punch ain't locked up, he's cool, he's chilling, and then Academics is of course chilling too, right? So the whole situation is, yesterday, this picture surfaced of Shotti, right? And he's in prison, right? He's serving his 15-year sentence. This is like year 1 of that 15-year sentence. He's already been locked up for a year, so it's like really like approaching year 2, right? If y'all don't remember, he got 15 years, right? 10 years for letting off a shot in public when he hopped out the car and he was just like shooting at some random people that was talking shit to 6ix9ine, then hopped back in the SUV and they were kind of like stuck behind that garbage truck in Bushwick. And then another, 5 years for like robbing Scumlord Dizzy on camera and all that stuff when 6ix9ine was actually taking the video and then sent it to Academics to post on Instagram, right? So, Shotti got the minimum sentence in both, and that's because he pled guilty, right? And he actually said that he thinks that the sentence is fair, and that, he doesn't fold, bend, or break. And it seems like he's staying true to that because he is in federal prison right now, but he's around other bloods. You see him, he has the red rosary around his neck. There's another blood with some red beads around his neck too, and another dude, he doesn't have any beads around his neck. But I'm guessing if he's taking a picture with Shotti, who's a high-ranking blood, and this other dude here, that this dude is probably a blood too, right? So that means that, Shotti is protected. He ain't folding. He ain't acting like no little bitch in prison. He's holding his head high and probably running a tear, really and truly, right? Because not only is he a high-ranking blood, but he also now has that status of, you know, that notoriety and that fame of you're Shotti, you're Treyway, you was hanging with 6ix9ine. So that celebrity status right there would probably give him that extra edge above, you know, whoever else is a high-ranking blood, but also just not a celebrity like he is, right? But you know, this is cool, man. The last picture I saw of Shotti, he was like kind of sitting in court. He wasn't looking too good. He was looking kind of scruffy. His hair was looking all messed up. But here in this picture, he's looking, you know, a lot better, healthy, clear skin. It looks like he's focused. And he looks like he ain't gonna fold at all, right? But it's crazy, right? So the whole situation is Shotti, you know, of course, they all started out in the streets, even 6ix9ine, but they tried to legitimize their business and turn Treyway from a gang to an actual record label.
Skinny from the 9 is not gang related at all. I'm not in the gang, nothing like that. Treyway is a brand, it's a company, it's a record label that Shotti has started. And unfortunately, I guess with everything that's going on, people rubbed it the wrong way and it became something else. But like, and like with the facts is like, it's actually like, there's paperwork, like it's a real thing. It's not a gang, but I think it just rubbed people off the wrong way and people misinterpreted it. But Shotti, the way I was connected with them is Shotti was my manager. And he was, we met like a few months ago at Neiman Marcus. And Shotti's energy and Shotti, just like the type of person Shotti is, like he's like, you just know when somebody's real and genuine, you know what I'm saying? And like we just like, I gravitated to him, like he was like what I was looking for in a way, like I know I always said like.
So that was Skinny from the 9, just basically talking about Treyway and how it's actually a record label and an entertainment business and not a gang, and that a lot of people got it messed up, right? I don't think a lot of people had it messed up because they was doing some gang shit, but they were trying to become legit, right? And Shotti was just on the brink. Well, he already signed Skinny from the 9 to his management team. He says that, you know, he wasn't really 6ix9ine's manager, he was just 6ix9ine's friend or whatever like that, but whatever, right? They also was about to sign Alexis Sky to management. I think they signed Fetty Wap to management. So they were like really trying to expand themselves. And I even think they might have been looking at A Boogie with the hoodie a little bit, right? But I'm not 100% sure about that, right? But with all that said, man, Shotti's gonna be down for probably about 10 years. Like when it's all said and done, if he doesn't get in any trouble, plus he's been in jail a little bit before he got a sentence because he was waiting for the sentence during trial and everything, he probably will only do roughly about 10 years and be out by 2030, right? And it seems like a long time from now, but shit, that's gonna breeze by real quick. Remember when Bobby Shmurda got 7 years and he's finna come out in less than a year now, right? So we'll just have to see what happens. But when Shotti comes out, I feel like he's probably still gonna be on top of the hip hop game because he ain't do no sucker shit, and he's probably just gonna come out and be like, okay, now I'm back in New York. Y'all know who I am. I'm Shotti. I did 10 years. I'm seasoned. I'm more knowledgeable. I was reading. I still got the muscle, and I'm here to do this shit, right? So, you know, shout out to Shotti, man. Hold your head, yo. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. This is fire, right? Because Griselda, and you know that's Westside Gun, Benny the Butcher, and Conway the Machine, they just dropped a video for their song Dr. Birds, right? And it's fire, right? So is it just me, or, you know, I heard Dr. Birds before on the album and I thought it was okay. But now that I see the video and I see like the visuals for it, I'm like, yo, this joint is hard. Like, is it just me, or like when songs come out like with a video, when they come out on the radio, does it like, it's like, okay, I am feeling this like a little bit more than I was when I just heard it, you know, on the album with every other song too, right? But anyway, so the song is fire, but the video is fire too, and it's directed by Hype Williams, and this is dope because Hype Williams, like in the early 2000s and the late 90s, was like that dude to go to for like video production, right? He used to like you know, direct videos for like Mace and Puffy and Biggie and Busta Rhymes and Missy Elliott. Like whoever was fire back then, he was like really like directing their videos, right? So for them to go get a Hype Williams just really is cool and nostalgic. And this is why like I really fuck with these Griselda dudes, because it's like they did their homework, or they went to like a hip-hop like college course or something like that, where they know like all the people and the staples of hip-hop, and they trying to restore that old feeling, right? It really seems like a New York City kind of thing, even though they're from New York State, right? It's fire. But the whole thing is, right, so in the video, it's all black and white except for like maybe a couple of like splashes of rainbow like paint or whatever in the background, especially when Westside Gunn is rapping, right? And then also, you know, there's like, you know, a bunch of weird, like crazy, like pictures of guns and everything in the back, like when Conway the Machine is rapping and when Benny the Butcher is rapping. It's pretty fire, right? I think that Conway the Machine had the best verse on the song, right? And then also, like, it just kind of kills me a little bit because, you know, Westside Gunn, he stole, and I don't even want to say this, but he stole Casanova's ad-libs, you know, that boom, 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 boom. Like, come on, man. Like, stop saying that. Like, let Casanova keep his ad-libs, right? Trippie Redd did it too, though. I heard Trippie Redd go boom, 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 stealing Casanova's ad-libs too, right? Like, let that man have his ad-libs, right? But other than that, yo, the song is fire. The video is fire too. The name of the song is called Dr. Birds. Check it out. Let me know what you think about that and everything else in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell and follow me at Jonny Fastlane on Instagram, and y'all already know what to do. Peace.